We are here at the Pine Forest. Pretty much the most tame name, but this isn't the most tame location we've ever had. Let's... Dude, I'm hearing all types of stuff right now. I just heard footsteps behind me too. Guys, welcome back to Cursed Urban. I'm Dan. I will be your host for this evening, and as you can see, we are out here. We are already out here. But guys, before we get started into tonight's investigation, if you're new here, make sure to go down there. Do me a gigantic favor, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, a member of the Cursed crew, or just a passerby, do me another huge favor, hit that like button, share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it, and leave me a comment letting me know that you're ready for tonight's investigation. We are here. We are here at the Pine Forest. Pretty much the most tame name that we've ever had for a location. But this isn't the most tame location we've ever had. The name is deceiving. This forest holds all sorts of secrets. There has been dogmen sighted here. There has been supposed Bigfoot sightings here. There has been hellhound sightings here, among tons of other paranormal activity that is reported to this day on a regular basis. So I figure, what better place to spend my near weekend evening at than in one of the most haunted forests we have out here in the Midwest. So yeah, we are out here. I'm going to set up camp now. I'm going to get the fire going first, and then set up the tent and everything else. But it is getting cold. I want to make sure I can get the fire going before it's too cold. And those of you who are with this channel for a while know that I suck at making fires. So I need to get the snow cleaned out of the fire pit and get that going before anything else to make sure we are nice and warm. Then I'll get everything else set up and we'll do the investigation. Well, I just dug the fire pit out. Had a lot of snow in there, obviously, since it snowed. But I just want to give the fire as warm of a spot as I could give it to start. So I had to have the best odds of it, starting and staying. So I got a little place cleared out. I need to get some of the snow off the table, even though it's melting a little bit. And the tent, I'm going to stomp around a perimeter, and then we're going to put the tent on the perimeter of that. Just smash the snow in so it's not crunching under us all night. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this table, guys. I didn't even think about it. The table's being covered with snow because it's just gonna be a giant mess. And people always ask, Dan, why do you bring 2 chairs with you camping? And I say, because one can double as a table. Well, guess what? Guess what I didn't bring today? Didn't bring the chairs. I brought 1 chair, I didn't bring both. So I'm gonna have to get this, see if I can get at least maybe a little dry part, or as dry as it can be. Obviously it's not going to be. I can set all the rest of the stuff in the tent, that's no big deal. But it's nice to have a table, but what can we do? All right, So we got a spot a little bit cleared out. I was just going to step on all the snow, pack it down, but just clearing it away with my foot was a substantially better idea. I know I'm not going to get it perfect, nor am I going to take the time to get it perfect, but I wanted something that was a little bit cleared off, a little bit more level ground to set the tent on, and not, you know, just a ton of snow. So this will do the trick. We got a nice bed of leaves under here too, which will make things a little bit softer as well. Man, so that sun is going down super fast right now. I should have done the fire at the beginning like I said I was going to do, but I didn't. So I need to do that. I need to shut up, quit talking to the camera, and do that literally right now, because I really want to get that going. You don't want to be shocked. I want to be shocked by something. Grubhub bags are not supposed to carry, I don't even know how much firewood's in there. A lot. They're not supposed to carry that much. My bag's already ripping. Because I just shoved it in here because I thought it'd be convenient, but I was mistaken. I was definitely mistaken. So I got a couple fire starters. Yes, a couple. I got the trusty Weber Rapid Fire. I'm going to light up a couple of these. And then I found the fire starter with the best name that you could possibly think for a fire starter. Some fat wood. Oh man. So we got some fat wood here. And we got some of these. So I'm going to use the fire starter to start the fire starter. You use this more like kindling. Just really dry, I think, seasoned sticks of pine or something. So maybe I'm too ambitious. Maybe I only need one fire starter. I just want to make sure this thing is going. I want to make sure this thing is up and running. Oh, that smells really good. Yeah, that smells like you can really smell the pine. Yeah, that smells great. I got some really nice dry logs here. Hopefully they'll go right up. Really nice firewood. Get a few pieces on here. I don't know if I'm too ambitious by putting all these pieces of wood on right away, but I mean it's legit firewood, so like I got it. It's like actual firewood, so should be good to go. I hope. Otherwise I'm gonna make a gigantic fire out of fat wood. I wonder how much that would cost just to fuel the fire with fat wood all night. Probably a lot more than I'd care to spend. But it would be a very efficient fire. Why is it spraying black smoke everywhere? Well, I'll keep an eye on this. We'll see how it goes. I also noticed I got a nice pile of sticks here. I don't know if somebody left them here for camping, or if they're just kind of put there for whatever reason, but I'm gonna help myself. Get some smaller pieces. This one's actually still really green. Oh, this is nice and dry. That one's green too. All right, so we're not batting too well. This is the first one I found that's kind of dry. Never mind. I guess this is not an optimal pile of firewood here. I think I got the fire going moderately well. Just threw some fresh birch on it that I forgot I had, and hopefully that'll make it pop a little bit. So I'm gonna get the tent and everything set up, I think, here in a second, once I make sure this is fully going. And yeah, but I made it just in the nick of time because we still have some light left, so we shall see. Just brought the rest of my stuff up. Fire is not roaring, but at least it's going on its own. Still have plenty of fat wood and Weber fire starters to get it ripping if I need to. So, spot here for our camping chair. Of course, stay warm while we investigate the forest. This tent is in dire need of a cleaning because I had it out here once and made the mistake of walking in there with boots on. Snow all over the boots. Snow melted on the floor. Had nothing to clean it up with. And I packed it up with water inside of it and then let it sit for a few weeks. So that thing, it smells so bad. I'll be honest, this is the mildew tent. So I gotta clean it out. Actually, it's smelling way better. maybe it's because I did try and air it out. So maybe that helped. I'm not sure. But it is smelling better. But before, it smelled like that wet mildew smell from bringing it all over the leaving all that water in there. It was terrible, absolutely terrible. So now I remember that I need to bring a towel or some sort of rug that I can put in there so it won't smell like death when I'm done using it. Our fire is definitely self-sustaining, at least. Now we just need to make sure, and now we just need to get it going, like flames and extra heat and everything like that. Because, yeah, it's sustaining itself, thankfully. But yeah, I just want to, really get it. Like that. It's feeling good. I think there's still some fat wood at the bottom. Dude, those things got to be packed with chemicals. Because, I threw a bunch in and the smoke was just, black and disgusting. So, yeah, those must be just packed to the hilt with chemicals. But they definitely do the job, so I'm not going to criticize too much because I'm going to be using a ton of those. So the game plan for this evening is going to be going to sit out and enjoy the fire. Do some investigations with on the apps, and then we'll move it inside the tent and continue the investigations in there once it gets too cold or I run out of firewood, whichever one comes first. And I did bring the Ouija board. So, and a table. I actually have a table in the back of my car. A big foldable table that I could put in the tent. So, we might do that. We might not. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see how things are going. If we make any progress, if we get any good responses or whatnot, kind of base it on that. So, but now I am going to relax a little bit. And once dark falls, we'll get started. This is getting super dark out. So usually I start these videos by exploring the trails, everything like that. It was cold. I just did not feel like it today. So I skipped the trails, and I mean, honestly, you know what? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Are you a fan of me walking the trails, doing a little bit of daytime investigation? Or do you just prefer that I just set up camp and just chill out? Let me know, because I've actually heard from quite a few people that they prefer that I just set up camp and not walk down the trails. Because I usually do that first, set up camp, and stay there the rest of the evening. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Do you like the trails or not? All right, gonna settle in here and probably get things underway. Let me bump up the camera a little bit more, because it is getting dark out. So, and I'm moving this bag. Grubhub is not getting free advertising off my channel. Ugh. And I want the wood closer. They want advertising. They can pay for it. Oh, man. Just trying to warm my feet up a little bit. They are frozen right now, so that. Otherwise, looks like the fire's going pretty good. Maybe could use another small piece on there. Where should I put it? There we go. Maybe a couple pieces. Why not? Fire's hot. I just learned that. So yeah, feeling pretty good. Fire's warm. Fire's doing decent. Ugh. Wish I could take some credit for it, but it's all the work of fire starters. Straight up, I can't take any credit for it. I didn't record it, but what you guys didn't see is there was a point when I could not get. Happens often when the fire, it just went out. It just burned to embers. So I just took like a stack of those sticks and just threw them in there, and that's what took it. You just need to use like half the box, and then it'll go. Then it'll be good. Hello? I could have sworn, dude. I just heard like sounds like chains jingling behind me. There is a few people. You'll probably hear a few people. 'Cause I'm by a lake, and there is some people coming off from ice fishing. So if you hear some noise, that's probably them. But I think there's only like one car left or something of people. Then we'll be pretty much alone out here. Not pretty much, but we'll be alone. There's no other campers out tonight. Big shock, I know. So yeah, I'm just biding my time right now until everybody gets packed up. It's a little bit more quiet, and yeah, we'll start until it gets completely dark. Still got a little sun, but not much. Sun's staying up late now, dude. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Sun's up at 6 o'clock. Still. Man, I remember when I was setting at 4 and it's pitch black. Texting back, exploring with Brad right now. He just messaged me. Yeah, this is nice. This is a good night. It's not too cold. It's not like I'm comfortable in a hoodie. A little bit chilly, but mostly comfortable in a hoodie. I did bring a couple coats with me if I need them. I'm not really layered up. I don't have thermals under here, so I mean it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent out. Yeah, it's nice because I think we're on the back end of winter now, and it should get better from here on out. Hopefully, get warmer, because last week we had a massive cold snap, and I could barely get out at all. It was like It was like 10 degrees, or I'm sorry, negative 10 degrees out. So it was really rough. But it seems like, yeah, it seems like we're on the up and up. Hopefully stay that way. Might have to change position. Smoke's blowing right in my face, but I know as soon as I do, it'll blow in my face the other way. So you guys know how campfires are. So there's no winning. I'm just gotta sit there and tolerate it. There we go. This is nice, dude. This is getting to be a nice little fire. Getting everything real going. I'm trying to burn through all my wood so I don't have to drag it out back to the car. Yeah, so I'm just trying to burn through some of the wood so I don't have to take it all the way back when I'm done. It's because I'm lazy. Well, while we're here, while we're waiting for darkness to fall and this last car to leave, yeah, I just want to say again, thank you guys for all the love recently that you've been showing the Randonautica videos. It's really surprising. And like I said, if Randonautica isn't your thing, if this is your thing, camping videos, please, by all means, just ignore the Randonautica videos. I'd love if you watched both, but I understand, you know, camping's not for everybody. Randonautica's not for everybody. We each have our own tastes, so if Randonautica isn't your thing, camping videos are not going anywhere, nowhere. So, because I had a couple people voice concern that I was gonna be done and only doing camping and only doing Randonautica videos. That's simply not true. Camping videos are gonna stay, and as long as you guys show interest in Randonautica, I'll keep doing it. Yep. So yeah, thank you guys again for the love on those videos. But yeah, camping. I love camping. Oh man. And yeah, those are not going anywhere. So don't worry. All right. Well, I've run out of things to say, so I'm gonna cut the camera instead of talking about nothing, and we'll be back to it in a little bit when sun sets. Get to the investigation. All right. So I've been working on the fire a little bit. Getting it, making sure it's going steady, which it seems to be. And yeah, it's pretty dark out. Probably dark as it's going to be for much longer, or for a while. So figure, why not? Let's get started. See what happens. I just did a little bit of spirit talker while I was messing with the fire. Didn't really get anything. Spit out a few words. So I'm hoping that better luck now, but we shall see. Alright, got Spirit Talker up and running. Let's see how this goes tonight. See if they want to cooperate or not. Is there anyone here with me right now? Anyone that lives in this forest that would like to communicate with me? My name's Dan. I mean you no harm. I mean to take nothing from you. All I would like to do is hear your story.
We're following you.
Well, that's not a good answer right off the bat. We're following you. Dude, something just ran through the forest. I just heard it. Right when it said we're following you, I heard it go from that way all the way around behind me. More than likely just an animal, but still, like, very odd coincidence. Was that you that I just heard in the forest?
Nose ring.
Nose ring? Could you tell me your name? Dude, I'm hearing all types of stuff right now. I just heard footsteps behind me, too. Again.
He's watching you all.
He's watching you all. Dude, what is going on out here? Who's watching us? Can you tell me their name?
Share my story.
Share my story. Do you want to tell me your story so I can share it? I heard, no, like just a second ago, I definitely heard crisp footsteps back there. Like from people, for sure. Not, just from whatever. Like, I definitely heard somebody's footsteps back there. Share my story. Could you tell me your name or what you have to do with this place?
Touching your leg.
Touching your leg. Go ahead. Touch my leg if you'd like. I don't mind. Nothing. I don't feel anything yet. Would you like to communicate with me? If you would, can you please give me a positive response through this device I have? Don't be afraid. Dude, this fire is
The woods.
the woods. Do you live in the woods? This fire is ripping now. Feels so good. Trying to warm up my toes a little bit. My right foot, my toes on my right foot are really, really cold. But also not trying to melt my boot.
Stay right here.
Stay right here, it said. I intend to remain right here. That's alright with you. Sounds like it's alright with you though, so I will stay here. I just heard coyotes out there.
Attic.
Attic. There's no attic here. What about the attic? Is there something you'd like to tell me about it?
SHHH listen.
SHHH. It said shh, listen, but it doesn't have that, I guess, in the vocabulary. So it said SHHHH. Listen. Was that you back there that I just heard? I definitely say that's a very positive response. If it tells me to shh, listen, and then
Boots.
boots. I do have boots on. Dude, I'm hearing all types of stuff tonight. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, dude. This is like we're hearing all types of stuff tonight. It's a good start. This is a really good start. It seems to me right off the bat is I'm not. Oh, there's a light over there. Is that a flashlight? Or is that. What is that? I see a light.
Alarms.
I see a light. Dude, I'm gonna have to move back. This fire is ripping, dude. No, it's just a street. It's like a lamp. I could see. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but like straight back, there's just this very intense light, and I was looking at it. I was like, what is that? Like, it looks like a flashlight, but it's not moving like in like even a millimeter. So I'm fairly certain that it's definitely a street light of some sort. But it seems like we're not getting a whole ton. I will keep the camera on. Thank you for that invitation as well to let me do that. It seems like we're not getting a whole, like we're getting some responses on Spirit Talker, but it seems like whatever or whomever we're speaking with is really likes to manipulate the environment around us. It seems like they are living here or something, and your YOUR. Yeah, it seems like they really like enjoy being around here, like being out, like touching things, walking around. So, how many people are here with you right now?
Hunting.
Hunting. Who's hunting? Are the people hunting that are back in the forest right now? Is that who's hunting? Or is it someone else?
Thank you for visiting.
Thank you for visiting. You're very welcome. Can you tell me what your name? That'd be okay. If you don't want to share it, it's fine. But I'd really like to know who I'm talking to. Maybe if I share something about myself, might make you a little bit more comfortable with me. Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Vortex.
Vortex, okay. I remember Vortex was an old Super Nintendo game. Did any of you guys play Vortex? I loved that game. I never beat it. It was super hard. But yeah, do any of you remember Vortex? You're like a transformer kind of. Like you could like morph from like, let's say like a like a tank to a plane, and you'd fly around and shoot at things, or like from a plane to, I don't know, something else. It was cool. Nana. Okay, thank you. Are you somebody's grandmother? Uh, um, I'm hearing voices, but I'm fairly certain a couple people are still ice fishing. Yeah, I think so. My fire fell apart. Better chuck more.
Virtuous.
Better chuck more wood on it. All I got is big pieces of wood, I think. You heard us. So that was you back in the woods. Edwards, thank you for that. So is that your first name or your last name? Edwards. Sounds like a last name. All right, we got a name. Edwards. Us.
Enid.
Enid. That's another name. Who's Enid? Who's that?
Angel.
Angel? Are you talking about Angel, an angel or Angel the person?
Ritual.
Ritual. Okay. What about a ritual? Guys, we are out of firewood. Apologies for all the sniffling. It is cold out. I think I might be getting sick. Like just like a head cold type sick, nothing too serious, and hopefully it remains nothing too serious. But I'm hoping it's just the cold out here. But apologies for all the sniffling. I know it can be annoying to hear somebody.
My bones.
My bones. So, was there a ritual that took place out here? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Trying to tell me about a ritual or something?
Stay out the woods.
Stay out of the woods. Dude, that's a pretty sinister one. If I was to say, stay out of the woods. Why do you want me to stay out of the woods? What's the problem with the woods?
Please move back.
Move back from where? Where would you like me to move back from? All right, so I gave it a few minutes, and yeah, Spirit Talker went silent on us. So I'm debating right now what I want to do. If I want to do some necrometer, or if I just want to head in the tent and set up shop, relax for a little bit, and take it from there. Because I'm getting kind of cold, but this fire actually isn't too bad, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do. But good start to the night. Good start to the night. That was some crazy stuff, dude. Like whatever was going on back there, and then from that, yeah. Then we got some. It seemed like the answers started getting more and more sinister until it quit. Because then it was talking about rituals and like don't go in the woods, and it started off too very aggressively, like we're here, like you heard us, things like that. So I don't know. Very interesting combination, I would say, of all types of things. Um, Yeah, so seems promising. Seems like it might be a good night. Um, it's crazy how fast this wood gets burnt up. I should have brought way more. I thought my full Grubhub bag of wood was going to be sufficient for quite a few hours outside, and I was wrong. It's been, I mean, I guess I've had the fire going probably for about 2.5 hours until now. So, from the time I started it until now. So, I guess it makes sense. And definitely not going to be harvesting anything tonight, but any more wood. But I do have the portable heater, so I'll be completely fine in the tent. And there's no wind either. None, which is wonderful. So yeah, we'll be good. We'll manage. We'll make it through the evening. Man, I can't wait for the summer though, or at least a little bit warm weather. I'm gonna get an e-bike and like a trailer and pack up all my camping stuff and go like start going like super deep into forests to like dispersed camping sites, or just just go deep into a forest and just pick a spot and set up. So yeah, dude, I'm trying my best to get an e-bike before the summer starts, so we can, or before the spring starts, so we can go to some really cool locations. Because I got a whole bunch picked out that I can't access by car. So, or places that you're not supposed to camp at, and I'm just going to. Because why not? I'm not gonna bother anybody. All right, so I'm gonna enjoy this fire a little bit more, and while I'm doing that, we'll go ahead and do some necrometer and see if we get anything useful there. All right, we're on. Are you still with us right now? Feel free to use this device to communicate with me if you'd like. Don't feel like you have to, though. Only if you don't mind.
Message arrived.
Message arrived. Is there somebody else in this? How many people are in this forest?
Anniversary.
Anniversary. Whose anniversary is it? Online troll. That's weird. That's a unique one. I've never gotten anything like that before. Online troll. Can you see me? I think you can. Yeah, you can see me. A deity. Is this forest dangerous for me to be in? Do you not want me here? Seems like there's quite a few people that still live here.
Nineteen
1950s. What's the 1950s?
Front door. Redneck.
Bumping up the brightness a little bit. Redneck. You calling me a redneck? For sitting out here
Wandering.
camping in the middle of winter? 9:30. What happens at 9:30? Which actually isn't too long from now. What happens at 9:30? That time have some sort of significance to it?
In the pad.
In the PM. 9:30 in the PM. Was that you that I heard back there right now? Impersonation. Who's impersonating who? We're kind of at a dead end. Micrometer just stopped. No more. Yeah. Seems like whatever was communicating with us before, that was it. So yeah, the fire is kind of starting to get weak. I should have put these big logs on earlier so they would have caught up nicely. I didn't. So the fire's getting kind of weak. So I think I'm going to put this out, set up inside, get the heater going a little bit. And, because, I mean, it's not that bad out, but, I mean, it's still, it's still enough to get a little bit cold, especially my feet. Try and warm them up over the fire for a little bit. But, yeah, I think I'll go in, cut my losses, and then, we can still do some stuff in the tent and, see how everything goes there. But dude, we got some kind of crazy stuff too. We got a bunch of noises, dude. We got some interesting responses. So I definitely label tonight a success so far. But sometimes it just sucks when everything kind of like you feel like you're having a good night with everything, and then it just all dies out. So, but I'm gonna put this out, and even though I know it's snowy and everything, like I don't know, dude. It's just always been like ingrained in me to put out the fire when you're not by it. So even though like I know everything's snowy and cold, and there's no chance of it, pretty much no chance of like anything catching on fire. Like I won't be comfortable until I know the fire's out. And this isn't exactly a survival situation either, because I'm in no immediate danger aside from being a tiny bit cold. Which, I mean, let's say worst came to worst. The heater crapped out. I lost my sleeping bag, this, that, everything went bad. I could just get in my car and just turn it on and start the heater. So it's not like, we're in any danger or anything like that. There's no, like, I can put the fire out and be fine. It's not like I need to keep it going all night for any reason, but... So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to get the fire put out, get set up inside the tent, and have a snack, and we will go from there. I am just hanging out, just got the rest of camp set up. And in the tent, got my cot set up, got my heater set up, which I need to turn on again. Just had the heater on a little bit ago. And I need to put it on again. Thankfully, this tent, although it's thin, somehow retains heat extraordinarily well. I don't know how, but it does. So, but man, I am beat. I think it's just because I was walking through the snow today. All the effort that it took, like moving snow for the fire, putting out the fire, just being out in the cold, it just sapped my energy. Just completely soaked it all up. So, I'm a little bit beat. Forgive me if I'm not as spry as I usually am. Which I know I'm not, but yeah, it just feels good to relax, sit down for a bit. I decided against dragging the table in here. I'm just not in the mood for it tonight. Straight up, there's nothing else I could say, because that's kind of the truth. I just was not in the mood to get everything else out of the car. Yeah, the heater feels nice, and the tent's already like like 5 degrees warmer, 10 degrees warmer, just that quick. So yeah, we are still going to do some investigation in here. Like I said, I just wanted to get out of the elements. I, had enough cold for the day, had enough of that for the day. So yeah, I just wanted to get out of the elements. But oh man, so as I was messing around and getting everything else set up, I didn't hear anything else. I turned Spirit Talker on just for just because. Didn't hear anything else from that. Didn't hear anything else from Spirit Talker. So, well, I mean, it spit out a couple words, but most of them sound just like meaningless, phrases or whatever. Yeah, so we'll try again. Thought I heard something outside. Dude, these are the best. Nerds gummy clusters. Dude, these are like these have become like my favorite snack ever. They are just, too good. And it's 16 pieces for 100 calories. Some of you may know I have been on a diet for like a month and a half. And, just count my calories down, officially down like 25 pounds too, so counting calories works. Alrighty, let's get into it. Let's not delay more than I have been delaying so far, and let's get straight into it. Nerds are going to be making a bunch of noise. Okay, Spirit Talker, where are you? Alright, we got Spirit Talker on right now. Is there anyone here with me still now? I heard you out in the forest earlier. We spoke. Are you still here with me? Don't be afraid to communicate. I don't mean you any harm.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. What would you like to talk about? What's on your mind? There's something that you would like to tell me? Don't be afraid. Like I told you earlier, I don't mean to harm you or anything. I just want to, know more about you. Seems like it's really quiet
They
now.
will attack.
They will attack. Who is they? Who is this you speak of? Is it someone here in the forest?
I like the forest.
I like the forest. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me more about the people or the beings, whoever it may be, that you said will attack? Am I in danger being out here?
Scream.
Scream. You want me to scream?
You.
You. Oh, well, I'm not gonna scream right now. It's kind of funny. It was a pretty direct answer, though. Because I asked, "Are you talking about me?" And excuse me. No, I'm not. I hope I'm not getting more sick from being out
Gaining
here.
more energy.
Gaining more energy. Okay. Was that just you that I heard? No, that was a scream. That was a scream, if I'd ever heard one. And it sounds like it was coming from like deeper in the forest. Was that you?
Feel.
Feel what? Dude, that was like bone chilling, blood curdling scream. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, dude. Excuse me. Especially because, yeah, no, not cool.
Thomas.
Who's Thomas? Is that you? Is Thomas the one that was screaming? Yeah, I really like this heater tent combo. It's like I do like a
I'm not playing games.
Not playing games. Do like a minute or two blast of the heater. It keeps this tent warmish for about 10 minutes or so. It's nice. Especially on tonight, like nights like tonight. It's not that cold in comparison to some of the times I've been out here, so it's easier for the heater to keep the tent warm. I mean, it's still like 30 out, but it's not like, 5. Why would you say you're not playing games? Who's playing games?
Ruth.
Ruth. Who is this Thomas and Ruth? That you speak of? Who are they?
Noah.
No, I think he's just spitting out names now. Just nonsensical names. If you would like to communicate anymore, please let me know through this device. I don't want to keep bothering you if you don't want to communicate. I kind of feel like you don't. Are you scared of something? Are you worried about something?
My name is Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you for letting me know that. So, do you have any relation to Ruth or Noah or Thomas?
The lights.
What about the lights?
Retaliate.
All right. I am going to end this session. It was nice talking with you. I'm going to shut this method. I'm going to turn off this method of communication. Yeah, dude, it felt like at times like something was trying to communicate, but by and large, it felt like nothing. Like I don't know. It was really hard to decipher. It felt like something was trying to communicate, but at the same time, like if it was, it wasn't. It didn't feel like putting much effort in. Whatever. It's all good. You can't force it to. So, whatever. It happens. It definitely happens. Sometimes you get those slower nights, but dude, I want to know what that scream was. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. That was like blood curdling, like scream. That was, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And all the stuff that we heard outside when we were sitting by the campfire, the footsteps behind me, all of that. So there's definitely some sort of activity here. It goes without saying. Some sort of activity here. But it's like, how do we... I don't know. How do we get it to work with us? I mean, if it doesn't want to work with us, it's not going to. So, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I don't know. But dude, guys, I am like struggling to stay awake right now. I did not think I was gonna feel like this going into today, because I got a good night's rest last night. I always try to, and I know I'm gonna be out camping. Um, I got enough food. I had enough, so I have enough energy. But it's like, I don't know what it was. Just being out in the cold, like walking through the snow a bit, setting up camp or what. But something just took all of my energy. I just feel like a sack of bricks right now. I just want to go to bed. So I am going to go to bed. I'm actually going to sleep for a bit. Leave the camera running. I'm going to plug this one into the power bank and let it run. See if we get anything tonight. But I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. But we'll try to. So, yep. I'm going to get set up. We're going to go to sleep. This cot never sounded so good than right now. If I can get in it. There we go. All right. Dude, I'm so beat. I have nothing else to say. I got the camera ready. I got it plugged into a power bank. I got a fresh SD card in there. I don't have an alarm set, so there's a chance that I could sleep until 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Who knows? But I am beat. I'm going to pass out. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys whenever I wake up. All right, guys. It is. Oh, man. I feel like I've been hit by a train. It is. Does my microphone work? Man, microphone survived the night too. That's impressive. I guess when it's not as cold out as it usually is, the microphone actually lasts a lot longer. I guess I haven't been asleep that long, but like 4 hours or so. But it's like I don't know. It's early in the morning. It's past the part of being late at night and has now turned into early in the morning. So you can see from my face, like, oh man, I slept like a brick though. For the time I was asleep, I slept hard. So I don't know what woke me up. I'll have to check the footage. I don't know if I just woke up on my own or something had like jarred me awake. I'll have to check. But yeah. So yeah, that does it, I guess. I think I'm gonna get packed up and just head home and get a few hours of real sleep. And yeah, do a bunch of stuff tomorrow. I got too many things to do tomorrow. So sorry, I'm still coming into consciousness from sleeping. Okay. All right, I need to get my act together. All right, yeah, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to pack up, head home, get some actual rest. And edit this video and do a few errands tomorrow. But yeah. Interesting night. Not our craziest experience in the forest yet. Hasn't been any. It wasn't anything insane. Got some interesting things, but I don't know. Maybe there was something crazy. I haven't reviewed the footage yet. Maybe something came across the tent late at night. I've had that happen before. I'll have to check. So I guess I shouldn't be saying, "Oh, this night wasn't too crazy." It could have been, and I just don't know it yet. So I'll have to check that out. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for joining me on this camping adventure. I'll be doing more. Thankfully, the weather is starting to warm up too, so it'll be easier to do these videos without freezing all night every night. So yeah, thankful for that. In the next 2 weeks, it's supposed to warm up pretty well. Yeah. New Randonautica coming soon too. I'll definitely be filming that some point this weekend. So you guys hit that the like requirement for me to drop a new Randonautica, and I appreciate that. So got a new Randonautica coming, got a new camping video coming next week. Got two, actually I think I might have 2 camping videos coming next week. One will be the full-blown camping video, kind of like tonight, except I'm going to aim to make it a lot longer. And then the other one, the other camping video, is going to be less about camping and more focusing on an item that I will bring with. And I want to say use, but use isn't the correct word. I'll give you a hint. It's an item I've had for a little while now. People have been asking me to do another video on this stuff, and it's not a good idea to use this item at my house. So I'm going to do it in the tent. So there probably will be that camping video this week too. But that's, like I said, that's not going to be really camping. That's going to be more about this particular item. But all right, yeah. Yeah, that does it. That does it for tonight. I'm gonna get all my stuff packed up and get heading home. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you for making tonight's video and camping trip possible. If you are interested in supporting the channel, make sure to check out the links to our Patreon and memberships in the description below. A little bit goes a long ways, and I appreciate it all. If you don't want to help or can't help, completely fine. I appreciate you guys all the same. You're awesome. You all help out the channel. So thank you very much. And I know if you're still here right to the end, you're one of the real ones. So appreciate you guys. Yeah. Sorry I wasn't more enthusiastic today, dude. It was just, I don't know why. It was just a rough day. So, but alright guys, have a good night or day wherever you're at, and I'll see you extremely soon on the next video. Peace out.